in solidarity with our sisters, because we will not let the NRA attempt to intimidate them. And my sister Tamika Mallory, we have your back. I'm not the only pastor. There was some who couldn't make it, but they sent their checks, amen? Because they wanted to make sure to support the Metropolitan AME churches, open up their doors, and other churches throughout the area were willing to open up their doors to be able to make sure that you all were taken care of, because we stand with you, we stand for you, and we will be here with you, and we will beat back evil, because evil will not win. God bless.
Since we're going to march earlier, anybody that has signed up to be a marshal, I want you to go take yourself to the tent over there to my right, probably your left. So please find Darius and myself at the tent if you volunteered to be a marshal. We've got one more last minute ad here, and I want to thank you for being here. We have a rabbi with us to say a few words. Hi, good morning. It's so great to see this crowd. It's really, really inspiring, all of you from so many different places, different ages and different religious communities and ethnic communities, etc. I'm here, I may not look like a rabbi dressed like this to walk for 17 miles, but I am. And I just want to say that the Jewish community agrees that the gun violence has been, that we are experiencing in this country is insane, that it's wrong. Oh, and I'm supposed to say my name, I forgot. Hi. I'm Rabbi Bara Elman from Brooklyn, New York. And we as Jews, with our care for humanity and the well-being of all people and the knowledge that every single person is made in the image of God, believe that we must rid our country of this insane epidemic of gun violence. And also, if we're going to use gun language in this country, it must be applied indiscriminately with the rights of people of all colors and all backgrounds having the right to defend themselves as much as white people. So I want to thank you all again for being here and for letting me have a chance to speak. Thank you. Next, we've got my son Lennon, who's going to say a few words.
Nice. That's nice. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I want everybody to say, I don't have the right to do nothing. I sat and talked with a legend, and I eagerly listened. He told me how he marched with Dr. King because he believed in his mission. He invested his money and his time to change our people's conditions. And all I could think as I heard this man speak with conviction is, I don't have the right to do nothing. Because Harry Belafonte sacrificed for people like me. So if he decided to do nothing, then where would I be? You see, if he was just content with his celebrity status, there wouldn't be a Women's March or Black Lives Matter. So I don't have the right to do nothing. Because we stand on the shoulders of our elders. We got to continue their fight against this system that failed us. Mr. B tells us he drills in our mind. We got to carry this torch. You see, this is our time. Injustice is a crime, but it's about execution. Those directly impacted must be the solution. So I don't have the right to do nothing. Because revolution is a part of evolution. I said revolution is a part of evolution. And our forefathers weren't given no restitution. They were given destitution and treatment that's inhumane. So if you ain't part of the solution, how the hell you gonna complain? So I don't have the right to do nothing. I'm on a mission. I'm screaming until they listen. Dr. King died for freedom. I'm carrying on tradition. My people want justice. I'm carrying that petition. Peaceful and passive are not the same thing. Know the difference. We are not supposed to lay down and die with no resistance, so I don't have the right to do nothing. I don't have the right not to fight for my life. It is a gift from God, so with all of my might, I will protect our freedoms, my family, my home. I know y'all gonna fight with me. Y'all ain't gonna leave me alone. So when my feet get weary and I can no longer run, I think about the innocent people in this country that died by the gun and say, I don't have the right to do nothing.
That was amazing. All right, one more time, I need to remind everybody. I want you to right now text. If you've already done it, do it again. text 240-649. That's 40649. Text NRA number 2 DOJ and spread the word. Finally, today I want to bring up Jules H. She's going to talk about some March logistics. So, Jules.
Jules, what's happening?
Hi, everybody. My name is Jules. I am probably going to be towards the front of the march for most of it. I'm sort of the route master. So I just want to give you guys a few pieces of information as we go forward. First of all, as most of you know, we're not marching on the street, we're marching on the sidewalk. There is sidewalk almost the entire way. There are a few places where there are no sidewalk, and at those points, our marshals will know ahead of time, and we will make sure that everybody is safely brought down that road. Another thing I want everyone to know, because it is hot out there, stay hydrated. Our follow vehicles, vehicles with nurses, vehicles with water, vehicles that have a cooling station, will always be at the stop ahead. We will be stopping every hour. There is a rest stop and then a food stop and then a rest stop and then a bathroom break, like that all the way down until we get to the Virginia side of the bridge. And from that moment, when we take that final stop, then we march. It's 3 miles to the DOJ and we go straight. But from here until that bridge, we are stopping every hour. If anybody needs anything, come find me, find a marshal, find somebody at the top, at the front of the march, or find Darius, who's over there right now, but a very, very, very tall, handsome young man, and tell them what you need. Our cars will never be more than 2 miles ahead of us. They'll never be more than a 5-minute drive away from us. And if we have any emergencies, we want people to tell us. Nobody should be left alone. If you have trouble breathing, if heat gets too much for you, do not try to walk away from the march by yourself without letting somebody know where you are. And if you really think you're having a health crisis, please, please don't walk away, and please don't suffer in silence. It seems natural at the time. You don't want to stop anybody. You don't want to be a pain. Be a pain. We're all in this together. We're a family. Our job is to get 18 miles down the road. Oh yes. Another thing is, we leave no carbon footprint. So pick up your trash. Everywhere we get, pretty much there should be garbage cans around. But the good news is we are marching through very, very residential and commercial neighborhoods. So I also want to stress, if you have to jump off to stop at a 7-Eleven and get a water or something, or get some air conditioning, do it. We won't be marching too fast that you can't catch up. But please, again, if you do jump off the route, have a buddy and tell somebody. Hold on. Oh, yes. So we have nurses, we have a cooling van, we have water, we have supplies, we have oranges, we have Gatorade, we have sunblock. We will always be in our cars that are never more than 2 miles ahead of us. And I just want to say that even though we've only been standing here a couple of hours, we've already had 2 emergency situations with people suffering from heat. So hydrate, have a buddy, make sure you don't leave this line by yourself. And now my last job is to introduce the great Reverend Mark Thompson.
Y'all ready? Just one other thing Tamika Mallory asked me to say to you. Don't engage with any of the other counter-protesters. We're here for non-violence. We're going to prove that you can bring change without a gun. Just before we go, aren't you proud of these leaders of the Women's March? Dana Lash, it's not too late to join these women out here. You're a woman too. Don't let the NRA use you, Dana, as a pretty face to sell guns to men.